Past lives. I know, you're skeptical. You're not even sure if past lives are real. And to be honest, neither do I. But after this experience, the shift experience that I went to last weekend, what I do know is that past life healing is a real thing. And after this video, you'll have some insight on how this might be something that can help you on your journey, because it definitely helped me. And I shared my experience in front of a couple hundred people, and it helped a lot of other people. So I'm excited to get straight to it, talk about my experience and what this past life meditation did for me. So Victor Odo, he's a spiritual YouTuber. He was also at the Aaron Dowdy Shift Experience event. He's actually certified in this past life training, this past life quantum healing hypnosis technique. And usually these sessions are 5-hour sessions. Who really made this popular is Dolores Cannon. If any of you are familiar with her work, then you already know the power of past lives. But we're not going to get too deep into her. This is really about what I experienced and the message I have for you that can possibly help you on your journey. So what was that message? Let's get to that first. Let's not beat around the bush. The message that I got during that past life healing, that hypnosis, was that we can ascend with our family. And that's the theme of this video, is you can do it. You don't gotta do it alone. I used to think, I'm so spiritual. They're just lost folks. Yeah, my family, I know you're watching. But yeah, it's like we get this spiritual ego in the beginning of an awakening. It's easy to get lost in that and think that no one understands you, that you're all alone on the journey. If any of this resonates, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Maybe I'm the only one, but I know I had that spiritual ego for sure. One thing that I wrote is even Victor Odo, who's certified in this training, is also skeptical. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm not even sure. I don't know. But I do know that the healing of this is real, and whether it's your brain giving you a metaphor, whether it's God speaking to you in some different reality, I don't know. But what I do know is energy cannot be destroyed. What I do know is that energy can only be transformed. So do past lives exist? You tell me. Leave a comment down below. Maybe you have your own past life that can help somebody else's. So there's 3 big themes that come up in these past lives. And the 3 themes are health, relationships, and purpose. And by the sounds of it, ascending with family, mine was all about the relationships. As far as relationships go, that's what came up for me. And it's important, to have an intention whenever you meditate. But one thing that Victor said that I liked is that have your intention, but let it go. Also just be open. Don't get so caught up in it. Don't get too wrapped up in what your past life is. Because at the end of the day, what I will say is that what's important is how you apply it in this lifetime. It doesn't matter whether you were a king or a slave, or it doesn't matter. What's important is how you apply it in this lifetime. And if nothing happens, that's also a sign. Maybe you're not ready. You're only going to receive what you're ready for. So are you ready for what I received? I hope you are. I hope you're still watching. Because what I received was this vision. And throughout the hypnosis, they're guiding you. And don't think it's weird. If you're weird about being hypnotized, then don't watch TV, because that's hypnotizing you right there. Sometimes you're just driving down the street and you're hypnotized and you don't even know how you get to point A to point B. So you're hypnotized, but you're aware, you're in a room full of people, you're present, and you can stop at any time. Anyway, back to my experience. When you're in that state, they're guiding you. So what were you doing in this life? You know, what were you wearing? This and that. And what I realized is that in this past life, it was sometime long ago. I was wearing, these monk type clothes, looking fresh. I was still that fresh fitted folk. And I was meditating a lot. I was meditating so much that I ascended to a higher realm. I ascended, I made it. And I was so just focused on my practice that I kind of got lost. I kind of got lost and abandoned my family in a sense. I was just so immersed in the spiritual realm that I was no longer balanced. I was just meditating all the time, and what ended up happening is my wife in that life, my kids, they left. They didn't understand, what's this folk on? He's just meditating all the time. We need a present father. So my family left me. I continued the journey, continued to meditate, and I ended up being a recluse. I had this vision. I was in this cave, and I was all alone. Years had passed, and during that meditation, I realized that past self, whoever that was, sent my current self this message through meditation. Meditation's powerful. All realities exist right now. So that was a right now that I experienced in the past. I hope I'm not losing you. So at the end of my life, what I really felt was regret. I felt regret because I know, even though it felt like, yeah, they left me, my kids and my wife, they got up and left. I also knew deep down that I also abandoned them. And this was a theme. And that's the thing about past lives, is there's themes in these lives that can continue to play out unless we become more aware. And the theme for me in past lives and in this life is abandonment. I have abandonment issues. Ooh, I know. You might have them too. I was abandoned and I died alone. That was part of the hypnosis. That was part of the prompt, is go to the day you died. I died all alone. And I wrote it down. I'm going to look down real quick. I wrote it down that I knew I was going to die. Believe it or not, I knew. I was so in tune. I knew like, this is it. I'm an old man. I'm just here. It was kind of like a spiritual suicide in a sense, where I just decided, okay, like I'm ascended, but now I'm really just going to go to the next realm. So I done left. Died alone with regret. The big theme is that, what did I say in the beginning? You can ascend with family. You can ascend with family. You don't got to do it like the old me. You can do it like the new me, who's opening my heart. I'm opening my heart. I'm ascending with family. I'm grounded in this reality. I know there's the Matrix. I know that there's Maya, the illusion, whatever you call it. But I also know I got folks that love me. And I love them. Wherever they are in their journey, I love them. So whoever's watching this, if you're in my family, just know I love you. You might not understand me. I might not understand you. But what bonds us together is love. And that's the theme of this video, is just ascending with family. So if this resonated at all, let me know. Leave a comment. Like the video. Subscribe. Show love. Because the more love you show, then that makes us family, right? If love bonds people together, then yeah, we're family too. It's all one. We're all one. I just want to wrap this video up by saying I'm no past life healer. I'm no spiritual guru. I'm just sharing my experience. And I hope my experience helped, because when I was at the event and I shared in front of those couple hundred people, I was really touched and grateful for how many people came up to me and said, thank you for sharing that. It was like you were speaking to me. It's like your higher self just came and started speaking to me. So maybe I'm speaking to some of you right now. Someone needed to hear this. As always, let me hear it. Keep God in your life. Stay safe. Stay prayed up. I'm going to put the video for the Aaron Dowdy Shift Experience right here if you haven't watched it already. And yeah, let's keep ascending in this life with family. Peace and love.